Hey there, agents. Welcome back to another Division video. This is AFH Clam, and I just wanted to do this video of my gameplay of running Lexington here. It turns out in the last video that I created discussing the striker build, I realized after the upload had finally gone through that the video quality on the short Lexington run that I did was pretty choppy. So I just wanted to follow that video up with this full playthrough of the Lexington Event Center, and I just wanted to take this moment to showcase the power of the striker build and the way that I have it built. As far as dealing a lot of damage with my weapons, and the critical hit chance that um, is a result of the product that I bring to the table for you. um, Also, to also showcase the offensive and defensive buffs that you get for having the 6 pieces of striker gear. So let's go on ahead and jump into the gameplay, and just pay close attention to what's happening, and I will dictate everything that's pretty much going on within the mission, for you to see. So here I am pulsing, and I'm using my bullfrog. And if you look at the bottom there, where the 2 stacks are, you're gonna see an offensive stack meter and a defensive stack meter. You see, the more stacks that I build by shooting the enemy and not missing, the faster my health bar climbs back up. And the higher my stacks get, the more damage I'm inflicting on the enemies. In this next part here, right up here, I'm gonna build up my my stacks here with the showstopper, and it should show you how fast these stacks climb for using a shotgun with this striker build. See, look at how fast those stacks are climbing. And by having those stacks climb like that, it offers you a lot of survivability. Right now we're up to about 76%. So if I continue to shoot, those stacks, they climb some more. Let's switch over to the bullfrog.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Some NPC shotgunners that have absolutely no regard for their own life. Let me pulse again. Woo! Almost took that grenade to the face, too. Alright, I'm not gonna wait for this guy to get up. I'm just gonna go and assault him right here. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. Potato aim. Okay, well, alright. See, look at how much life I'm getting back for having my stacks up on this striker build. It certainly adds a lot of survivability to the character for having a little bit lower stamina than the typical striker player with the 6-piece classified. But look at how fast you melt the NPCs for, speccing the build the way that I have it specced. Now, you could actually go the extra mile, and if you wanted to with your bullfrog, instead of rolling for fierce, you can actually roll for predatory instead if you want to get some more additional
Echo
life
beacon
back
detected.
over time, but in return you are sacrificing the fierce gun talent that offers you 5% extra critical hit chance. If you're worried more about the survivability of your character, instead of rolling fierce, I would roll for predatory, because predatory offers you, I believe, it's
Now
30
entering a safe area.
30% heal over time for killing an enemy with that talent active.
Warning.
I
Now
could be
clearing the
wrong,
safe area.
but hopefully I'm not. I certainly don't want to look like a fool. Whoa, buddy. There we go. Run around like a chicken with its head cut off. Guess I should pulse, huh? Might want to jump out of there really quick. He blinded himself. See, and having the shotgun available comes really handy in a pinch, because as soon as you see yourself dying there, I mean, you can pretty much just waylay some rounds into a bunch of bad guys here and get those stacks up really quick and get your health meter back up a lot faster. It saves you the trouble of having to use a med kit or popping a heal, if anything. I guess right here we're gonna have to play just a little smart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hang out over here, and let me equip my shock grenades. And here in this mission, if you time it right, you can actually stun all of them before they come running out of the door. And you could just waylay some rounds into them and take them out real fast.
Find a secure position and hunker down.
And also, make sure you send out your pulse.
That's an order, Sergeant.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Definitely gonna want to take the big one down first.
Lau here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that.
Oh, looks like I got all
My
of them.
people are getting into position to breach the hole. Agent, you're gonna want to unlock the maintenance access.
And again, with that part, you know, just play it smart. You know, get your timing down right. And once you get your timing down right, you can actually just burn them down as they're coming out of the door, as you saw earlier here. I mean, with this striker build right here, it certainly makes this level a lot easier to solo. I mean, as long as you have all of your ducks in a row. I didn't really give him a chance to react there. That's okay. Let's take the big guy down real fast. I believe the striker build is probably the only build that offers you health back for doing the amount of damage that you do. There's also the Alpha Bridge, but I mean, with the Alpha Bridge build, it's a completely different beast all on its own, so, you know, we'll save that for another video. I like to get up in their face with this build here, because you can actually face tank a lot of bullets that come your way.
Detected.
And also having that health on kill on your chest piece really helps with this build as well. Because for every kill that I get, I think I get back 4% health.
So far, so good.
So
With
any
strike
any
squads are
little
moving
piece of
in.
health
They'll breach the main
helps
hull on your signal.
to get returned back to your health pool. Okay, now for this part, you guys are probably going to think that I'm a little crazy here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight for the big guys. And something that I do want to point out here, when you're charging at the big guys here, they're going to come off the stage real slow. See how slow they're moving right now? Send out your pulse. As soon as they stop moving, start waylaying your bullets right into them. See, I almost died there, so it's really good for me to have that health come back to me. I'll pick that up too. Alright, I got my stacks up to 62%.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Got my stacks up to 72 there. And what I like to do with this mission is, if I see that they're going to try and throw a grenade at me, what I like to do is I like to take those guys out first, and trust me, there's a lot of grenaders in here. And they can prove to be a nuisance in this mission. So I like to go out and take care of them first, because the more of those grenaders that are out there, the easier it's going to be for them to take you out, because they just keep lobbing grenades at you, and those grenades stack up on each other, so you end up getting blown up with a grenade 2-3 times in a row. Come on, dude, you pick this fight. I'm just trying to end it. Got one guy over here right now that's just trying to hide from my gunfire. There we go. 0 fucks given.
I'm impressed, Agent. Tricky assignment, but you did what had to be done.
Soloed the mission all by my lonesome.
Kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't
Alright,
think we're
let's
quite
go ahead
done
and
yet,
run out,
but at least now we can get
and
these JTF folks back on the job.
we'll end the
Oh,
video.
yeah. I need my people alive and out there fighting the good fight. God knows we can't afford to lose any more personnel. I owe you, Agent. Hell of a job.
So as you can see here, I mean, landing your bullets are pretty, you know, is a pretty important thing to be doing with this build here, because the more bullets you land, the more of buff you get with your, you know, offensive and defensive buffs. You get more of that the more bullets that you land. And having the showstopper on hand is really a really good utility. You know, that's added to this build here, and obviously the rate of fire on this bullfrog is just ridiculously stupid, so you know, getting those stacks back as fast as possible offers you a lot of survivability. But anyway, you guys, this is gonna end it for the video. Go on ahead and hit me up if you guys want a little more information on it, if there's anything that you feel that I may have missed in the previous build video that I did for the Striker Classified. Just make sure you voice those concerns to me, and I'll try to answer, you know, all of your questions the best as possible. So, you know, until the next time, play rough and stay tough. We'll see you again, agents.